Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to tell you about my latest news and latest news of my family, which is in Ukraine as usual, in Kyiv, because Kyiv is our hometown. And also I want to tell you why I'm not shooting a video as promised you before. So let's start. Sometimes we live a pretty normal life, mostly during the day. We go for walks on the weekend, go to work, sit in offices, do the everyday things people do all around the world. But the night falls and our life turns into this.
An absolutely devastating scene behind us. We're here at just one site across Kyiv that was the result of a combined Russian strike last night. You can see the rescue crews are at work hoping to save some of the people who are believed to be trapped under the rubble. Already scores of people reported dead and many more wounded. On the walk-in here, we saw pools of blood on the sidewalk, and even right now all around the perimeter, you see people are waiting, hoping to hear back from their loved ones. You see charred cars, you see rescue workers at work, you see also drones in the sky looking, just searching to see if there are any signs for life left after this horrific attack that took place last night.
And yeah, I get it. When you watch my videos about prices, about me walking around supermarkets, shopping malls, going to the movies, working, spending time in parks, it might seem like I'm in some other city in Ukraine. But the truth is all of that is happening right here in Kyiv. And in the last month and a half, the attacks on Kyiv have gotten so much worse. The reason? There's less air defense, fewer weapons, and the systems we have just can't keep up anymore. There have been so many casualties, so many explosions, the air raid alerts have become way longer, and they almost always hit at night when people are asleep, when there's no time to react, to run for cover, or even fully realize what's happening. It feels like this is happening somewhere far away. Let me show you exactly how. Just in the past month and a half, these strikes and sirens have hit my own family. So right now you're looking at our relatives' apartment. The only reason they survived is because they happened to be in a different room when it hit. I'll show you the inside of that apartment too. You're watching the footage right now. And then from the outside. This is what the building looked like right after the attack. And yes, this is real life, our real life in Ukraine. This is what everything looked like right after the attack. And the very next day we went back to living Carol lives during the day, doing regular things, trying to raise money for repair because the government doesn't provide any real help. For example, the amount our relatives received wasn't even enough to replace one window, let alone fix everything else. And by the way, we'll also talk in this video about pets, about Boniek, and how animals react to the explosions and all of this chaos. And right now I've come in for a hair treatment. Yes, most of us are dealing with some kind of health issues. It's the stress, obviously. Sleep is a basic human need, and when you constantly live without it, it takes a toll. For example, I lost about 30% of my hair, and without proper care, it could get even worse. I also developed a skin rash all over my body, something I've never had in my life before. And now I'm going to show you the next night, the one that hit me directly. This is my apartment complex, and that's the wall left by a Shahid drone. Part of it crashed right into our building. The only reason we're still alive is because the warhead didn't detonate when it hit. That night, we truly thought it was the end. We had enough time to say goodbye to life. Guys, hello. Right now, when I create this video, edit this video, we have the alert, air alert. You can see it, and we have several minutes to go to the shelter. I'm not sure that you can hear it. Alright, we're okay, the air raid is over and I'm back to editing this video. Now let me show you some lighter moments so it's not all too heavy. We've got a curfew all across Ukraine until 5 a.m. and right now I'm just sitting in the car waiting for 5 to hit so I can drive out. Lisa, my younger sister, and I are heading out towards the sunrise at our local botanic garden. Everything's in bloom right now, and it's honestly such a beautiful place, a perfect reason to pause and take in some peace. We actually got a full night's sleep, so waking up this early wasn't too hard for us. Of course, we took some great photos and enjoyed a nice walk. After that, I headed to my workout. I'm focusing on stretching and light exercise these days. I don't want to push my body too hard, but staying active definitely helps me stay balanced. Also, I've picked up a new hobby, putting together giant puzzles. This last one took me about 5 months to complete. It's huge, and now I'm starting a new one. I'm about a third of the way through it already. And of course, Bonic is my anti-stress. By the way, about Bonic. Of course, a lot of animals get scared by the explosions, both pets and especially the ones living on the streets. Dogs, so many animals go missing or run away during the blasts. With Bonic, he had something like a nervous breakdown. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, and he started having stomach problems. That's why his stomach is shaved right now. We took him to several vets, ran a bunch of tests, gave him medication, and switched him to a special diet. Bonnie's currently dealing with a flare-up of gastritis. This breed is prone to it, but we've always kept an eye on him and he was fine all his life until now, when the stress has caused this flare-up. Boniek really hates vet clinics and puts up a serious fight every time. He's a big guy, weighs over 6 kilograms now and weighs stronger than me, so our visits usually end up looking something like this. It's raining now, but I'm walking because I decided to walk every day as minimum 30 minutes, but I try walk more. So every day is my new habit. Maybe not habit, but I try to get used to walk every day. Especially while we have a good weather. So I think it's cool. Actually, I think it's a really good idea to walk by yourself because you can thinking about and no one talk something about themselves, so you can think about yourself and be in silence because I think for our mental healthy, it's a really good idea to walk by yourself just without someone else and think about everything. And also I try don't listen music or something else, just be with my things. So yes, I think it's a really cool idea. And actually it's a surprise for me, a lot of people walk in the middle of day. Today is day on, but a lot of people walk not just with their dog but also alone or with someone. Actually, it's a usual situation after rocket attacks because people need to be in the normal condition, and a lot of companies get a day off. Okay, not a lot of companies, but normal companies understand it. Also, now while I'm walking, I will tell you about last news. For example, now I find a new job in company, so I'm looking for a new job, a new projects, because I need money. So it's a usual situation, but we had a lot of we waste a lot of money for repair windows in our home after rocket attack, and 2 weeks ago in my grandma, and also in our relatives, because now rocket attacks more and more and harder than usual in Kyiv. I'm in Kyiv now. Also, it can be the same situation in different cities in Ukraine, but now it's the most massive attacks in Kyiv, and a lot of buildings destroyed, a lot of houses. Actually, now I want to show you this. It's my house, my relative's house, my grandma's house, and of course no one get money for this, no our governments. It's not true if you can read something like this. So we need to repair everything by our own money. So yes, actually, as you know, before my own projects, I worked for companies as head of call center, head of sales department. So now I check and looking for something like this. But also I choose from different positions. But in Ukraine, it's not a good situation with job work now. So this process now is longer than I thought before. And I think about it every time. So it's not easy now to live in Ukraine, but we try to live usual life, special in the day, because our nights now is something a little crazy. But we have electricity, we have heating, and thanks for God, it's not the same situation like it was several years ago. So yes, I hope it will be better, but I don't believe it to be honest with you. So when you walk, not read the news, you can think about something else, not just about rocket attacks, destroyed, that you need a lot of money for repair everything, because government don't want to help you, because too many people, how can I say it? 1 second, sorry. I need to turn my languages, because in real life I use several of them. So yes, a lot of people suffer. A lot of people suffer, and of course government don't want to pay. I think this problem is in a lot of countries, not just in Ukraine. Government separate with usual people, but it's okay.
a lot of people donation. Also, as you know, my relatives now in the army, and we need a lot of money for clothes for him, because government buys something, but it's not danger to use it, because it's a really low quality of clothes, special. He is in the front of first line in Kherson region. So yes, but actually I told you that I don't want to think about you and go and walking and tell you about war. Sorry, but it's all really life, and actually sometimes it's really hard. Don't think and stop this thinking, think about else.
Meanwhile, at my grandma's place, she lost a window after yet another air raid. She's got everything and everyone is okay. The wall window flew out of the frame from the blast, but thankfully no one was underneath it. Just one window got damaged. Actually, there are a lot of broken windows in that building overall. Sometimes the blast wave just blows out way too many windows here, lots of damage like that, and none of this is compensated by anyone. My grandma lives on a high floor, so of course we're going to replace the window. It's way too windy without it. So yeah, that's the situation.
It's a jet, but also we have a lot of Bolt scooters, so it's really popular, and we have a lot of this bicycle. I don't know how can I say it. Write in the comments if you know. Actually I know, but I don't remember, because I don't use English every day. So yes, sometimes it can be harder for me. But here we have a really green zone. It's near Dnipro, the biggest river in Ukraine. It's there. I will show you later. It's our embankment, Rusanivska embankment. There are a lot of, not a lot of, but several cafes, restaurants, some terrace. Also here we have not kindergarten, playground, and cafes opposite to this embankment, and here a lot of cafes, restaurant, and it's not expensive. If we compare for this one, for example, it's more expensive. It's something like restaurant, river grill. So it's really cool, and it's a really good playground, especially when I was a child. We didn't have something like this, but I think for children it's a really good playground. Actually, in Kyiv, in Ukraine, we have playground, not so good like this, but we have playground in every residential building. It's absolutely normal, and actually it's Bolt scooter, about which I tell you, and it's another terrace. This is about it view. So yes. And here we have Dnipro, and really good view, a lot of dogs walking, but this not is a lot of like in the morning, because of course more people walking with their pets in the morning or in the evening. It's a really green grass. It's my favorite weather and summer. My favorite time, especially summer like this, because now in Kyiv we have from 21 to 24 Celsius degrees, so it's okay, not 30. Like when we travel with my mom to Budapest, there were like from 30 to 33, and of course it was too hotter for us. And of course we have sunburn marshrutka. I know you like it. Actually, on the channel we had a video about public transport in Kyiv and in Ukraine also, and also I had video about Ukrainian train railway station. So if you didn't watch it, I highly recommend do it. Hello guys. Now I'm going to go to the interview because I'm looking for a new job. It's my look for today.
I just got back from another job interview. I've had more than 10 this week alone, and now I'm sitting here working on some nails for new videos on my English channel with Boning by my side. I also want to tell you that my mom and I took a week-long trip abroad during some really intense explosions. We needed a break, so we went to Prague and Budapest. Let me know if you would be interested in watching a video about that. I think it would be pretty interesting. It was my mom's first time traveling abroad, so yeah, that's the story. Meanwhile, back in Kyiv, rockets and Shahid drones are still flying, and our Kyiv subway looks pretty much like this at night. If I sum up this video, basically at night we try to sleep in between, just trying to survive. We even have a joke. People who don't go to shelters probably want to sleep more than they want to live. Of course, it's dark humor, but without humor, there's no way forward. Maybe that's the only thing saving us. During the day, most of the time, we're just going about our regular lives, repairing the damage from the night and trying to raise money for it. That's about
Thanks
it.
for watching and thank you for your support. I will leave the links below this video if you want to support my family and me more. And see ya on the next video on the channel, which I hope will be soon. So see ya, bye.